it's Tanya from Red Cardinal Crafts. How you doing? I am just down in my craft room because I want to make a junk journal. The other week I found a scrapbook store. It's only like 20 minutes from my house. I was so excited. It's called the Paper and Ink Boutique. And I got this bag because I won a draw. I actually went in initially to get some, to get one of these rulers. It's a decal edge ruler. So just when you're tearing paper, it just kind of roughs up the edges of your paper. And then while I was in there, I found these beautiful papers. These are called Forest Tea Party. This is number 2, and this is the back of it. These ones, they'd make really cute tags. This is Forest Tea Party number 5, and that's the backs of those there. And then I got Forest Tea Party number 4, and it looks like this, and that's the back. So I thought those would be really cute. And while I was there, they were like, oh, here, fill out your name for a draw. And I won. I was so excited. I never win anything. So I filled out the thing, and they contacted me the next day. They were having this draw, and like 30 of us won. So I ended up getting this stamp with the little die to cut it out. I got this little stamp, this one, and this one, and this little castle. I got a little pad of paper, which I don't really know where that is right now. Like a Sizzix die. Hello. Makes little cupcake holder things. So that was great. And then when I went back in to get the die, I ended up buying, or to get the prize pack, I ended up getting this, and it's Stag. It's a mythical series, Pearl Ink Designs. And there was this stag, but you don't have to put the wing on it. So I thought that'd be really cute for like a Christmas journal. And I'd love to make some little journals to sell at the Christmas craft show, which is apparently going on this winter. Oh, and I got this thing too. This just holds like some papers for you. But let me first show you some of the stuff that I've been collecting at Value Village. I went in yesterday and I found this. Now the package for it was all torn, but it was $2.99, and it's plaid folk art, and it's called a laser stencil. Oh, it shows it for a chair or whatever. And it looks like this. I'll turn to this side so you can see it. But there's birds and a butterfly and some little swirly doos. And then these ones were there too. So fun. I thought I could use those. Then I've been collecting some books. And at Value Village, if you get 4 books, you get the 5th one free. So these are the ones I got. This is Boy's Choice. I don't know. It's a collection of stories. And I've started like tearing out the pages. I just thought they'd be really good book pages. I got this one, my Happy Time storybook. And the pictures inside are like yellow, green, pink, and orange. But I thought they'd be kind of cute. There's a little owl with a fairy and a bird. The font is huge. I got this one, Holly Hobby's Happy Day book. Really cute little Holly Hobby images. I had another book. It's outside. It smelt like smoke, so I put it out on the deck. I gotta grab it before it rains at some point. It has a whole bunch of these little illustrated flowers. So I thought that would be really cute to use and cut them up and ink them and whatever. The other week I went with the kids and I found a couple storybooks. I found this one and I gutted it, and there's the inside. So I could use this for something, but the drawings were really sweet. So the full page, it's just French on the other side, but really sweet illustrations. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Then there was this one, my Honey Bear Book of Rhymes. This one was like legit falling apart. It was just about done. So I finished taking the spine out, but like it was ripped. Like that's all that was left. I wish there was more of that paper. But the images are cute. I cut up some of the pages. I thought that house was really cool. Some I like more than others. I thought this one was cute. Gone through with Post-it notes, and I've just marked the pages that I want, because I don't want to cut into an image and then go, oh my god, I actually wanted the drawing that was on the other side. Then I got this one. This is Lavender's Blue. I've marked the pages where I want, you know, to use those images, but I might just photocopy some of them. I got this one, and my friend Mariel was like, don't you cut up that book. This is a Disney book, and look at the inside cover. Oh, just really sweet images and a lot of like spot illustration, like a whole bunch of these. So yeah, I'm gonna photocopy these ones, I think. And then I went to the dollar store the other day. I got some of these clamps, and I've got some cheesecloth that I can tea dye. I'm watching Barbara from 49 Dragonflies, and she was showing how to put envelopes together to make a little journal out of that. So I might use that for this project, but let me clear off my desk a little bit more and let me show you all the stuff I collected when I went to Vancouver this past weekend. I'm going to create a little journal just to capture the memories from when we took the girls both to university. Makes me sad. Okay, let me flip the camera. Okay, so these are the envelopes I was working with. This was an Old Navy bag that Kerrigan had. It actually got ripped a little bit, but I thought I could use that for maybe a journal cover or something. All right, while we were away, I went to Muji and I got a couple of these canvas bags. I think they're so cute. And let's just see all the stuff that I got. All right, so we've got UBC bookstore. We bought some swag, and then that's an Old Navy coupon. I don't need that. Don't need that. When you fly on Air Canada, they give you this little package. It's like wipes and a mask and stuff. So I thought I could use some pieces from that. We ended up buying some masks from Aritzia. They have really good masks, but make sure you get it with the nose wire. I have the linen and the cotton ones, and they're really comfortable. They have a lot of space in the face, if you know what I mean. And yeah, this was from the Cactus Club, little coaster, so I can use that. We went on the Sky Train, so I have a couple of these compass cards. Hotel room with our access thing and our key. Oh my god, I gotta stop taking the keys. I have like 1,000 Fairmont plastic keys, and they have to spend so much money every year. This was a C-band from when we went whale watching in Victoria the other week, and Kerrigan gave it back to me when we were taking her to her dorm because it was still in her pocket. We have our ticket things. We have our little priority tags. I don't know if I can do anything with those or not. What was this? This was shopping. This is when we went to Walmart and bought the girls a whole bunch of stuff. Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh my gosh. We went with Kerrigan's roommate. She is a riot. I don't think she knows how funny she is, but we were losing our minds in the lineup at that store because she's so funny. Anyway, Kerrigan's got a roommate. So yeah. I bought a Lululemon little waist bag for Scott. And we went to Costco and got stuff. These were our luggage tag things. A friend of ours that works at the Fairmont at the Vancouver airport. We know a couple people there actually, and he left a note for Scott, and they left us an amenity. And then this is my little Muji bag. They always put the stationery in a little bag, so I want to try to save this and use it. And this is the receipt from Muji, and this was a shopping bag from Muji. No, we just used this. Anyway, we got this bag from something, so I thought I could use that. I kept my little Tim's thing. I get water when we're at Tim's, and they put it in a little cup with the thing. I don't need the thing because it's not hot because it's water. I could take the tag off of my puff. And what else? And then I've got the bag from my donut. A little bit of oil from it. But I could probably cut the top off and I could use that. So let me create and we'll see what I can come up with here. So this bag I think I could use and make the journal out of this. To journal, oh, more stuff. So we could use that. And this was the FSU bookstore. We got mom and dad shirts at the SFU store when we dropped Bryn off. All right, let me see what I can do here. So let me take the handles off. Okay, might be able to do something with those. So I'm gonna open up the bottom of this bag. The girls and I have been going to Value Village like so much this summer. They're so into secondhand clothes. And they bought so many things over the summer, and then I had to hem and adjust all the clothes that they bought. And then I went to Value Village by myself yesterday, and I was missing those two kids so much that I had a little breakdown in the parking lot before I went in. And I was crying like a baby. If I could fold it 3 times, maybe. I'm wanting to sew things. I'm gonna go grab the little sewing machine that I have over here. Hang on. Just our little Hello Kitty sewing machine. Just want to use this instead of my good sewing machine. So I'm going to leave this end open and use that as a pocket. And I'm just going to go around the other 3 sides with just a big wide stitch. So here we go. Well, that was fun. I like that. All right, so we got a pocket. Want to add some paper to the front of this. Now I have some, well, not some, I have a lot. Just move this out of the way. I have a lot of journal supplies from my buddy Louise, formerly of Nova Scotia, and she's recently moved to PEI. Congrats on the move. And she had made all these supplies for me. And I have a lot of tea-dye paper. I love graph paper. And we have these ones that, oh, those are like the perfect width. So right about here, and I'm going to use my new fancy tearing ruler. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. See? It just makes it like rough. So I'm going to just glue that on there. And I'll do that for all of the outside. All right. Now for in here, do I have something in my stash that I could use? Now I could do on Barbara's thing, I've seen her do this, and she wraps like a thing around here. So that would be fun. Let me just take part of this off. Maybe I'll just glue that closed. I'm gonna sew it. Cool. I want to kind of finish the inside of these first. I could do like a little journaling thing. Barbara has done this before and made like a signature to go in here, like a little booklet. So maybe we can do that and use this graph paper. Not an overly big journal. I keep thinking I'm being noisy. I keep thinking the girls are sleeping in. I'm just not here. Ooh. Thank you, Louise, for the green paper. That's fun. So maybe this can be the outside of our little signature. I think I've made it too small now. Yep. All right. Tell me, Louise, you gave me another piece of green. And she did. Thank you, Louise, for knowing I would somehow mess this up. These rulers are not easy to find. I was online trying to find them. And this one, the brand is, hang on, I'll tell you in a second. It is Creative Expressions. And I got this for $12.99 at that paper and ink boutique. It is like the nicest scrapbook store I've been in since 2007. And there were some ladies that were scrapbooking together when I went in there, and it just took me back to Florida. And because of that, I don't know if you saw my last video, but I ended up keeping this just in case I ended up going scrapbooking. The other thing I also kept, I have the big box and I was starting to fill it up the other week. I kept the alcohol inks because once I got watching some of these junk journals, I was like, you know what, these suckers could come in handy. So I kept those two things out of the box. So yeah. But yeah, it just took me back to when I would scrapbook in Florida, and yeah, kind of made me a little sad, but that's fine. Everything makes me sad. Everything makes me sad lately. Okay, I'm just going to stick these in here, and I'm going to stitch down the side. I'm just going to... Oh, I have clips. Where did I put my new clips? Yeah, these are only $1.25. They had pink and they had blue, and I'm kind of a blue person. I like blue. So if you guys have any TV shows for Scott and I to watch, please let us know. We're watching Game of Thrones for the 3rd time through. Yellowstone is due to start back up, I think, in November. Love Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. So good. Yeah, we just need, I don't know, some new shows or something. We like Below Deck Med. We're watching that. We're watching Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, we need a new series. All right, this is coming along. How fun. I gotta make sure I'm on camera and that the camera is on. Yes, it is. Okay, we're good. All right, now I want to, so this will be my journaling about the trip, but I want to put some stuff here. Kind of lost. This is our little pocket. I should have cut those out. Ooh, maybe that's like a little... How fun is that? It's like a little... Oh, I like that. Okay, so I could do that with the Muji tags. That's fun. So I could glue that down, actually. Should have thought of that before. That's all right. I was going to put a little bit of glue inside here. Just enough to hold that. So my job, working with kids with special needs, that starts in a couple weeks. So I'm off this week and the next week, and then my training starts. I have 3 days of training. And then I know that one of the families that I'm going to work with is in my neighborhood, which is perfect. And another family that I'm working with is just like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes up the road. So it's perfect. It's going to be so good. Okay. Let me find my ink. I bought Distress ink. I bought the Vintage Photo the other week. Cute. I gotta get rid of the foaming net balls. It's weird. This is a sticker from the luggage thingy. There, and I could put some string or something on that in a minute. I could do 2 of them together, and then they could like flip up. I could do a brad. You know? Where's my string? What if I take the handle apart and use some of this? Just cut a strip off. There, we got a little tag bookmarky thing. That's fun. And we could do the same with this one. All right, so we got 2 little tags. This note, I hope will fit in there. It sticks out a little, and if that goes in there, that's not gonna work. I could trim the Mr. Richards off. And oh, God, I keep forgetting about that. That it's on the inside. All right, that's fine. We could do it like this, and I could still make a little pocket here, right? Yeah? Okay, let's see. I'm just going to... This has Scott's phone number on it, so I'm just covering it up for the meantime. So y'all don't be calling my husband and asking him why I am the way I am, because he doesn't have answers for you. I am what I am. What else we got? Message from our chief medical officer. Represent. I could just glue that and make just like a little tuck spot. If that's glued down good. So I'm just gonna use my new little clips. Oh my God, I've got to clean off my desk. I'm gonna do a 10-second tidy of my desk, because damn. Okay, I'll be right back. It's out of control. Okay, and we're back. All right, so we got a little tuck spot for that. It's sticking out a little bit. Going in well. Oh well, that's fine. I was looking through this Holly hobby book, and I think it would be really cute to use some of the images from this, because it's the 2 girls. Okay, anyone that can't handle this, just look away. But I think that would be a really cute image for the front of this journal. I'm just going to take this out because it's making me nuts right now. I think that would be really cute on the front here. Like on here maybe? I don't know. Let me see if I can do this without completely wrecking it. I love this with the 2 of them together. This Vancouver is so rainy. It's like Seattle. That could go right in here. I am loving these clips. Under the tree, having tea. That'd be cute, because Kerrigan had short hair when she was little and Bryn had longer hair. I love that. And I love this image. This could be 4 of us at the table, but we just look really old, and I'm not willing to admit that yet. Maybe that can go on the cover of the signature. It seems kind of harsh. A message from our chief medical officer. I can't tell if I should put it here. If it should be a tag on the inside, or if I should put it here or on the signature. I think on the signature. Maybe the 2 of them on the cover right here. All right, we're just doing it. Because it's paper and it's glue, and life is too short to worry about if we're tearing apart the wrong picture. Oh, I'm so scared I'm gonna... There we go. Whoop. We're going sideways. There we go. Oh, but it covers up that. That's fine. We'll know it's there. Wait. I'm like dyslexic when it comes to this. All right. Wow. Did a hack job on that, didn't I? Hang on. Okay, am I just stunned? This whole book says illustrated by Holly Hobby. Is Holly Hobby a real person? Well, I ripped it now, but it said illustrated by Holly Hobby. I didn't know she was real. Is she real, or am I just losing my mind? It's a little weird, I have to admit. It's like Holly Hobby, Tim's. Something just fell. Holly Hobby and Tim's, and then we've got Holly Hobby dancing around in the woods, and a message from our chief medical officer. I just want to keep this because it's COVID times, and it's weird times, and I just want to, like, I don't know, remember that it was crazy times when our kids went to school and we were all in masks, and yeah. All right, I'm just sticking that. Wait, I want to use some lace. Do I want to use it here? All right, do I want lace or not? These are all the goodies, or some of the goodies that Louise had sent me. Got tags and string. That'd be kind of cool. I could do that and then do some journaling on the back of the picture. What do you think? That'd be kind of neat. I think I like that. I think. Going for it. I find when I'm watching journaling videos like this, you're kind of like, oh, don't do that, do this. And obviously the person can't hear you, so I'm sure you guys are yelling stuff out to me right now. And I have no idea what you're saying. But then the person does something, you go, oh my God, that's brilliant. All is forgiven. I could just do this, and then it's not as harsh about the chief medical officer, but it's there if you want to see what that was. You could take it out. See what we got in here. Oh, that's cute. Little envelope. Maybe that could go in the tuck spot. Oh my God, look it. More journaling. That could go in there. Oh, loving that. These can come off now. These are awesome. Get them. They're at the dollar store. What do we got? Oh, we got this one too. I could glue this on here, and then it could be another little spot. I don't know. Put this one inside here. This one I'm just going to glue down on here. Just can't glue right to the very edge, because I don't want it to get stuck. Oh, it's all coming together so nicely. All right. Envelope. I could do a picture here. I want to put something over top of this just to cover up that. This tuck in the end. This could tuck in the end. I could put some pictures or something. Some journaling. I might cut this flap off because that's just going to get in the way. And that can fit in here. A pocket within a pocket. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, so that's in there. Want something to go in here. Maybe that's where the Cactus Club coaster goes. And I still want to do something with this, but it's just so yellow. Oh my God. If I put something over the top of it, and it's not so harsh. It's just fun to just sit and make something. And that's just what I needed. I needed some craft therapy today because I am missing my babies. All right, let's just do this. And then that could flip. Big old glue blob. That's fine. Do you think that'll stay? I'll hold it. We shall find out. Yeah, then that can lift, that can lift. All right. And again, this is just journaling. I'm gonna put something here just to cover up that little bit of envelope that's under there. It's drying clear, but I'm still just gonna do a little tuck spot. Whoop. Like a bull in a china shop. All right. That's good. So we got a little thingy there when that dries. The receipts are just gonna die out eventually, but maybe I can do a little envelope with all the receipts. So that was the bookstore. This was, that was just me. I needed Tums and Pepsid. Bed Bath & Beyond. So, oh, wait. I could put all that in here. Right? Or should I put it? No, I was going to do pictures of the girls on that one. Now this has a little paper, but I could use that. Ooh, I could journal about what we bought and then stick it in her. Oh my God, it's all coming together. This is brilliant. Okay, cute. All right, what do I have left? I've got these priority tickets, which are so bright and out of control, so maybe we don't use those. Got these masks. Oh, we had gone to Costco too. Good Lord. Spent a few dollars on the back to school things. And that's not counting the stuff we left home here with. That was just the stuff we bought when we got there. Lulu. That was another receipt. That was for Scott's waste bag, which we gave him such a hard time about. we were teasing him that it was a purse. And then he went to use the men's washroom at the hotel in the hallway, and the kids and I were going to use the women's washroom, and the men's was being cleaned, and we're like, well, you have a purse, you can just come in with us. He didn't appreciate that joke too much. I still have this end pocket that I can use for something. The Lulu receipt just has to go somewhere else. Maybe that can just clip in here. On the back of that, I want to do something here. Oh, and I forgot about our pictures. So this was me sewing all the things. Just to be narrow enough. There's my little pencil. And I like that it shows the thread over here, so that has to be in here. I could just do some journaling right on here. Okay, I like that. These ones are too wide to use, and I'm not a huge fan of them on the swing because I love this image. I love how her feet are crossed. And this, I love how they're like sitting together doing something. So maybe I'll just hang on to those for another project. Little thing here. Maybe another little envelope. I could do a card with some journaling on the inside. Still want something on the cover here because I just feel, ooh, that might work. And then like a little thing, like a little, little tag, perhaps. Yeah. Oh, I like this. This says backspace. And I like that because I want to go back. I want to relive all these years with the kids. So maybe that's good. Ooh, maybe this tag. I like that. And then that covers up the Tim's thing pretty good. And the tag can go in there. And then I want to stick this on the front. And then to close it, Barbara does this thing where she puts a little grommet and then it wraps around the thing. So, do I want to do that? I could glue this here, like right on here, and then it could just wrap around, you know? And I could glue it. Should I just glue this down? Yeah. I feel like it needs a little something on here. Maybe just our tags, like our luggage tags. Oh, it's not even open. You know how they just kind of peel them off and they stick them on your luggage? Whoop. There. All right, I think I will do this. Glue it on here, just to here, so you can still open that up, use that as a pocket if I wanted to, and glue it around the back, and then you can tie it. Oh, that is just precious. Look at that there. Oh my gracious. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So I'm just going to put some glue. And then around the back. So before I forget, thank you, Miss Louise, for sending me all these things to work with. I really appreciate it. And I got these at the dollar store the other day too. This one I'm going to use with water, fill with water, and this one I'm going to fill with coffee, like to stain things. That's what Miss Barbara does over there on 49 Dragonflies. I love her work. And she's just so relaxing to watch. I'm sure I'm very stressful to watch in comparison. I just made a junk journal, and I am very proud of myself. This is awesome. So I still have to let this dry a little bit, but let's just see what she's going to look like when it's all tied up. I'm going to put a little bit of fray check on the edge of these, on the edge of this, just so it doesn't totally fall apart. I took some of the paper that Louise had sent me, and I printed out the photos on the tea-dyed paper. So I'm just about to cut them out. So I thought I would just show you what I did before I cut them out. And yeah, let me get that done, and then I'll come back and show you. Hey guys, it's a couple days later and I am back with my completed junk journal. I'm so happy with this. So I just wanted to do a little flip through and show you how everything looks now. I've added my journaling and my photos. So in the front, we have the little pocket with the card. There's a pocket here. And then we open it up. I have the note from Scott's friend in here. In this envelope, I just ripped the flap off. And in here, I have the Lululemon receipt. Now, I realize these receipts are going to fade over time, so I may copy them and put them onto some tea-dyed paper. I may not even bother. Maybe it just fades and whatever. But I did some journaling about the Lululemon bag. We were trying to get him to wear like crossbody and he refused. And so he wore it over his shoulder and clipped his hat in. So that's some journaling about that. And then this is him sitting in the hotel room watching airplanes land. He could sit there all day and do that. So that's a little Scott section of the journal. And then, so this just became a little tuck spot. And I just put a couple tags there to just cover up the harsh note saying, from our chief medical officer. And then here is that little illustration. And I just found that turned out so cute. I love this, how that turned out. So that's in the little envelope here. And then I just journaled on the back. And then the girls, we got their picture in front of the Fairmont sign. We always do that whenever we go to a hotel. And they stood here 6 years ago when we were moving from Bermuda to Seattle. And I was just saying, wonder what the next 6 years will bring. And a little ticket from Louise that I stuck on there. Did some journaling about the SkyTrain. And those are our tickets for the SkyTrain. Journaling about the day we got there, and when we got there, the girls and I went to the city on the SkyTrain, and we went down to Granville Island, and this is just a shot when we were down there outside the market, and this was the bus stop because we all had a little bit of a disagreement on should we be on this side of the street or that side of the street, and we didn't know, and the bus was delayed an hour, so it was just a frustrating moment I thought I'd capture. The next day, we had breakfast in the lobby at the hotel. Bryn was showing her tiny little Aveeno bottle. She loves tiny little things, always has. So that's her little Aveeno bottle. She found it at Value Village and she cleaned it all out and then put her cream in it. So she was very excited about that. We went over to some outlets and they were near the airport. So there was planes landing right overhead. It was terrifying. You were in a store and you could hear the planes coming in. So Scott sat outside and watched those. This is the hotel. Then this is the SkyTrain stop at the airport. And then this was the SkyTrain coming into the station with the map of the stops. And then that night we went down to the waterfront and we were just sitting here waiting for our reservation at Cactus Club. And then, of course, we got in there and we had Bellinis because they're delicious. Friday, we moved Bryn into her dorm. So this is her dorm this year. Same as last year. And her laundry is right next door. So that was good. And we had gone in and did a little selfie in her room. And then that night we went down to Bridges Restaurant, which is on Granville Island. So we went back there. And we had the rental car for Friday and Saturday, so we could move the kids in. But other than that, we were using trains and Ubers. So this was Bridges Restaurant, and then the waitress took our picture at the end. And then we found in the parking garage where we parked, there was this sign saying B1 and B2. And for anyone out there that knows bananas in pajamas, that's what Scott and Bryn refer to Kerrigan and I. I'm B1 and she's B2. They like to be very organized and systematic and everything's scheduled and stuff. And Kerrigan and I, none of that. So they always call us Banana 1, Banana 2. And in the family chats, they're like, oh, make sure Banana 1 knows what we're up to. And where's Banana 2? Oh, she's still asleep. Okay, whatever. So that's how our texts go with the family. So when we came back to get our car, I saw this sign. I was like, oh my God, it's our sign, Kerrigan. We have to go stand next to B1 and B2. Saturday, we moved Kerrigan into her dorm. So I just journaled about that. And then we went to White Spot for lunch with her roommate, McKinley. Shout out to McKinley. Hey. And then at one point, McKinley went to the washroom. So I took a picture of just the four of us sitting there. And then this was the parking thing that we needed that day to get to her building. I took a little picture of the two of them. They were just on the floor putting the duvet, Kerrigan's duvet, inside, and they were buttoning it up, and the room was just a hodgepodge at that point. And then this was us saying goodbye, her and Bryn hugging, and then Kerrigan was having a little bit of a breakdown, and when she cries, she kind of half laughs, half cries, so you can't help but laugh because you don't know if she's sad or not. And then we went to drop off Bryn, and it's heartbreaking when you leave her because she does cry, and she doesn't make any sound, and she doesn't say anything. She just turns red and cries. It's so sad. But it's funny how different they are when it comes to that. And then in here, this says beauties on it, so I wanted to do a picture of the girls. So for their first day of school yesterday, they each sent me a picture of them about to head to class. So Bryn's first day of 4th year and Kerrigan's first day of 1st year. So I have that. And then, like I said, I had to do a lot of hemming of the kids' clothes that they had bought secondhand over the summer. So this was me doing all that before we left, and they had to pack their bags with all the stuff I was doing. In here, I just did the little Tim's thing and just inked around it. And inside, I put these little pictures of the raccoons that were at Simon Fraser. They were coming out towards the car, only because I was calling them forward. And Bryn then informed me that you're not supposed to talk to the animals. So, whoops, I didn't know. In here, I have this other envelope. Excuse me. I have this other envelope, and in here are all the receipts of the stuff that we bought, and I did journaling about it. And again, I know the receipts are going to fade, so whether I do something about that or not, I don't know. I have receipts from, oh my God, 20 years ago, and they're still somewhat, you can sort of still see them. In here, I have those 2 tags that I had made from the Muji tags that came off of my puff that I bought there. And then down in here, I have our key for the room. And then I have the Muji bag. And inside here, I have the Cactus Club coaster. And then in here, I forgot to do the journaling on this one, but this is the night before we left, and Scott and I were at the lounge, and we were having dessert, and I took a picture of the tiny little spoon to send to the kids, and we were just having drinks in the lounge and listening to a guy play guitar. He was excellent. And then this is on Sunday when we got on the plane and we were heading home. So that is my junk journal, and I'm so happy with it. This is such a fun little project, and I do want to make some more of these and sell at the Christmas craft show. I think it'd be really fun. And it's just kind of mindless, like you're just kind of creating, and there's, you don't have to overthink it, and it's just paper and ink and glue and scissors and a tearing ruler, whatever. Just have fun with it. So thank you so much to Louise for sending me a lot of these supplies. Thank you to Barbara over at 49 Dragonflies who inspired this whole thing. And yeah, and I thank you guys for sticking with me this whole time and watching. So I hope you guys are good. I hope everyone is safe, happy, and healthy. And I'll be back with some more videos soon. All right, take care, guys. See ya.